Hi and welcome to Ideal Homes here at Portugal, here in the sunny Algarve, where Ideal Homes bring you on YouTube videos with IHTV, which is Ideal Homes TV, showing you properties, culture, events. We've also got now our very popular rentals program, where I take you and show you properties on our database all across the Algarve that you can rent for your summer or winter holiday. And also the other thing about Ideal Homes Portugal is we bring you taxation advice, we bring you lawyers advice. It's all advice that is needed, and it helps you to understand Portugal and understand what you can get and how much you can save. And today, talking about saving, I'm going to be going and talking to Nuno and Veronica in Tranquilidade, and they will cover things like house insurance, car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, pet insurance, you name it, they've got it. So join me at their offices, all about insurance in Portugal. Welcome. Today I'm now with Nuno and Veronica, or Veronica and Nuno from Tranquilidade, the insurance company. And well, thank you for taking the time and away from your work. I know you're very busy. We're going to have a quick chat about insurance in Portugal. First thing I want to ask is Tranquilidade. It's big, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a big company.
It's a big company. We belong to the Generali Group, international insurance company, and we have the market share in Portugal, the second biggest. We have 25% in Portugal, and is a company do almost everything about insurance.
So being second biggest means you're very competitive.
And we want to be the first one, so
you're striving to be bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I love your offices. I mean, these are quite new, aren't they, in Lule?
Yes, we are here already 10 years, 10, 11. Yeah. But we moved about 5 years for this this office, and it's all new now. We change.
But it doesn't matter where in Portugal, Tranquilidade is available to everybody.
Yeah. Exactly.
Good. Right, we're going to the topics really is, first thing is, if you're buying a property in Portugal, you want to live here, expats, maybe you want it for a holiday home and renting it, we all need insurance. So house, contents. I mean, contents insurance is slightly different, I find, here than like for me from the UK, because every property has to be insured. But here on condominiums, you often find the buildings insurance is included in the condominium fee. So some cases you don't need to have a separate insurance for that. But if you're insuring a property, you can insure the building and you can insure the contents, yeah?
Yeah. But even for the condominium, if they already have the building insurance through the condominium, they can have a separate insurance for the contents. And it's always best also with the condominium insurance to confirm if the building, if it's just the common areas, because normally the condominiums only have the common areas insured and not the apartment itself or villa itself. So our insurance covers both things, common areas and the building itself. Okay, and then the contents, if the client wishes to also have the contents insured, because normally when it's a condominium, all the owners are obliged to have a building insurance. The contents insurance is not mandatory. That's optional. But we can always add on the contents at any time.
Well, from my experience alone, being here in Portugal, I've always thought the insurance is very favourable, and can I say it's cheaper. It's basically cheaper than the UK. So if you're insuring your house, your contents, your car, we'll get onto the car in a while. But interestingly, if you insure something in the UK, for example, your contents, you have the form, you fill it all in. But in Portugal, it's more personal, isn't it?
Exactly.
You turn up, you go to the house, you look at the property, and you talk and sit down with the clients.
Exactly.
So that's better, to my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can advise on
exactly. Yeah. We provide that. One is the life insurance, and the customers, for example, they are in UK or America. and they're not here, so we can provide a phone call interview with the nurse, between the nurse and the customer, and we can do it. But when we have a customer buy a house, they can buy it from you, exactly. And then we know what we provide always is we go to see the house, have a meeting with the customer, check the special items, see the valuation of the house to give you the best rate, and the different covers as well, because all the houses, they are different. One have a swimming pool, another one
doesn't have a swimming pool.
Exactly, and we provide that kind of service, very more private and more particular.
That's one thing about Portugal. I don't think you ever see a house exactly the same, ever. They're all different. Everyone is different.
Exactly.
So when we're going, so we've got the house and contents insurance. If you are renting, you need public liability insurance.
Exactly.
And you supply that.
As well, yes.
And that's not very expensive though, is it? Again, I say not very expensive.
No, well, it depends on the number of people the house
occupying.
Yes, the house can accommodate, and also the amount of liability the client wants to insure, because we have 3 options: 75,000, 150,000, and 250,000 of liability for the rental.
And then you're saying about it's minimal, 50 euros?
For instance, for the liability of 75,000 euros, that's around annual premium of 52 euros.
So it is very minimal. So house insurance, buildings insurance, contents insurance, and public liability insurance, you do that. You do everything, but there are a couple of things I've heard you don't do. I think you had someone wanted to insure some legs once.
Yes, that's right. We were once asked if we would insure a customer's legs because she is a supermodel. So her main concern is if she had an accident or if anything had to happen to her legs, if we had insurance for that. But unfortunately, no.
It was Tina Turner? No, because Tina Turner, it's high value.
Make a note of that. Legs not possible. Right. Right. Health insurance. So life and health insurance. So you can. Is it a specific age up to?
The health insurance is until 65. Well, it depends on the options, because we have various options for health insurance. If the customer is until 65 years old, we have 3 to 4 different options. And for anyone older than 65, then we have a specific option for those ages.
So, but you can cover
yes.
all avenues, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, just the older you get, the more it's restricted.
Yeah.
But we can still cover.
And normally the people sometimes they think they need to stay with their health insurance from UK, for example.
Yeah.
Sometimes they ask us, okay, I have a health insurance in England, and I want to do another one. And we explain we have one option, is the top one. They will be insured in Portugal and worldwide. So they can cancel their insurance in England. And do in Portugal a very full cover, exactly, because we cover until 1 million for critical disease, 500,000 for hospitalization. So it's have a very good cover when the people come here to live permanently.
And travel insurance?
Yes, the health insurance we have the different options. It's covered. It's covered for travel insurance for
whether in Europe or outside Europe.
Yeah, all Europe and all wide. Worldwide. Exactly.
Right, so we've covered that and that. Liability on rentals, we've done that. Golf. Golf. Do you do golf insurance?
Yes,
because golf is so popular in the Algarve.
Exactly.
So you do. So with that, is that like a public liability? And
exactly, and the golf equipment.
And the golf equipment.
Yeah.
So if you're bringing your equipment over, it's insured.
A robbery, in case of robbery.
Yes. In case of robbery, yeah.
And if you accidentally hit a golf ball?
As well, because for instance in Quinta do Lago, the golf courses are
very close on the villas.
Very close, in the middle of all the villas. So one of the covers is if by accident a golf ball hits a villa's window or something, that's covered as well.
Covered.
Yeah.
That's the first one. I might need to talk to you about that. So, and pets.
Yes.
Pets. So
we also do insurances for pets, liability cover, and also health cover, vaccination, any medical expenses, and the liability if for instance, your dog
run off and cause an accident,
or bites someone, so that's also covered in the liability cover.
Right. And everyone, well, not everyone, but most people, when you're either holidaying in Portugal, you need a car. You need a car just to go to the supermarket. But you've got so many fabulous beaches to go to. You want to go to different beaches and go to different places. So, car insurance. Now, I personally know car insurance here is really, really competitive. It's much cheaper than what it is in the UK. And I think a lot of insurance about Portugal is it's a safe country. It's a safe country because there's not so many robberies, violence, crime. Driving isn't that bad. It's not like the Latin Italians going around and screaming and another maybe. But so car insurance, you cover everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Breakdown, theft, robbery, vandalism as well, natural phenomena, hailstorms, or if a tree falls on the car, or floods.
You mentioned about the sort of breakdown. This is, again, when I first came here and I bought a car my first time. I bought a car many years ago, and I was shocked to find that every time if I had a puncture or a broke down, I can call the number, and I am not exaggerating, it always has taken less than 20 minutes to get the truck there, load it on, and take it either to the nearest garage or back to my home or the other side of Portugal. And that's included, every insurance cover has got that.
That's right.
It's just amazing. It was just how it's easy is you make a phone call, everything's in English, so that helps a lot. And a good thing about Tranquilidade, it's Portuguese and English. So if you get something through the post, you can read it. So that's good. I know the English, we're very lazy, I'm sorry.
We are here to help. So.
Yeah, I know, but we're bad. I'm bad, I'm really bad. I might know my wine, my beer, and things like that. But no, car insurance, you can cover all sorts of car insurance. What else is there? I mean, we've done it.
Insurance, for example, if some customers, they come here to open a business, for example, we have the work accident for the employees, for the manager, the public liability, professional public liability, and all the insurance the company needs, we do as well. So we do to private and particular people and the companies as well.
Well, if you have any specific requirements on any insurance, I'm sure Tranquilidade will cover most except legs. That one's out of the door, that one. But please contact us. What I suggest is, a lot of you will have my email already. So john@idealhomesportugal.com. We work with Tranquilidade quite a lot. We do a lot of work with you. So contact me, drop me an email. I'll forward on to Nuno and Veronica exactly what department it needs to go to, and they'll be in touch with you. And if it's a quote you need, anything like that. Any query, any question, you can put that down in the comments underneath as well. As I always say, Ideal Homes is here to help you, so is Tranquilidade. They're here to help you as well. So, well, I think we've covered everything today. I just thank you for your time,
thank you very
your
much.
patience.
Thank you very much.
And Nuno and Veronica, I hopefully see you soon.
Very soon.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay.
Thank you.